Hello everyone. Now we are going to try and use Enginuity Draft. You know, you've been hearing about it. The flagship part of the flagship tools. We have a lot of flagship tools that enables you draft on the web. Now, me, I normally don't draft, but I'm just going to walk you through what we have here. This is a line tool. Basically, you can just draw any line you want. This is a rectangle tool. Yep. And then we have a rectangle. There's a circle. You can define your radius. So let's just draw that one. This is an ellipse. I don't know how I can describe it, but yeah. Mm, then bloop. Yep. So that's an ellipse. You click the center, then you set the radius, and then you can make it that way. Yeah, so that's an ellipse tool. The arc, we all know what an arc is. So click on a start center, click here, and then yep, that's it. That's the arc. Then the polyline, then the spline, then the revision cloud, then the point marker. So you just come and try and use the tools and just see. Okay, then I think another thing that I might want to highlight is the properties. We normally have a properties section right here. So this identifies the circle, and the layer is the default layer. The layers are here. Now you'll notice that when I have, okay, everything that I drew was in the default layer. Now I'm going to use another layer, let's say construction layer, and then draw something. Uh-huh. And then I will hide the default layer. Now you'll see that we have the construction layer, what I drew earlier, the latest now. So let me unhide the default layer and now hide the construction layer. Now what I was going to show you earlier was that you can use the properties section here. Uh, you can change the geometry, what. You can change the thickness of the line. You can enable the fill. A fill now, once enabling the fill, you can enable the pattern of the fill. You can have diagonal lines. You can have a cross hatch, etc. Uh, I think that is okay. You can change the color, the thickness, the solid line. So this can be done for every tool, everything that you draw. Now, for the hatch, works only for enclosed objects. Now, there are properties of a line that will show that, like this one. Now you see we don't have a hatch here because it's basically a line. What are you feeling? Yeah, so it is just dynamic like that. Now we're going to use the tool that now I know, the AI. Okay, now we're going to say draw a connection, say bolted connection between a column and a beam. Conceptualize, because we don't have any design that is so yeah, so let us wait and see what it will come up with. Now don't be afraid to wait, just wait. uh yeah, so it has drawn this one. So this is a bolted end plate connection detail, and you can see here we have a UC 203, universal column 203 by 203 by 46. Then here we have a UB 305 102 25 4 times M20 grade 8.8 bolts, and as it just told us here. Now you can share the canvas view, and then we are going to tell it draw a, a welded connection at the side of this one. I don't know English. This, I don't know. I think it will understand what I'm trying to say. Then you enable sharing the canvas view so that you can be able to know the geometry that is here as an alternative to this. Okay, now let's see. Now, you see, it could have taken you a lot of time trying to draw this bolt and plate connection detail, but it has taken him like you've just waited like a minute or 30 seconds or less. Now, this is the alternative fully welded moment connection. I just done it here. Now, yeah, you can just see that's how it works. You basically just tell it, you share the canvas view, it draws on top of what is there. You can share the canvas view. If you don't want it to draw, you can ask it to explain what is there. If you're designing a bolted connection, you can ask if that bolted connection can the amount force it can hold and stuff. Yeah, you can just ask general questions because basically it is just ingenuity as in the normal interface. It's just that this one can draw. Okay, thank you.